Problems with your team. Team challenges, one of the most common things we hear about people struggling to get their team to work properly. Sometimes it's real, needs to be dealt with, but there are better reasons to do it. There are much better reasons to build a great team. It's so that you can have a great business, a business that works without you, so that you can have a great life. I'm Andrew Laurie from BGB, and helping thousands of business owners to build great businesses specifically so that they can lead an extraordinary life is what we do. It's our purpose. And for me, this is home. Well, it's just around the corner from home, actually. I live up in the Blue Mountains, beautiful part of the world. I love spending time out in these sorts of places. And as a rock climber, love being up here because there's an awful lot of good rock climbing. You can see the cliffs behind me. They're all over the place up here. Now, with a great business, it means you've got time to do other things. But there are lots of things you can do. What does it look like? So for example, we've got a member who last year spent 6 weeks with her husband over in Greece, just hanging out. This year, I think they're doing 2 months in Lebanon, Greece, and somewhere else. Same deal. The business continues to run without them while they're traveling the world. I've got a client who, at the moment, he and his partner are spending a couple of years in Europe, Spain primarily, a bit of France, a bit of Switzerland, a bit of Germany, rock climbing, professional rock climber, doing all of his climbing while the business, in his case, goes from strength to strength, breaks record after record. He checks in once a month for a couple of hours, gets back to his rock climbing. Having a business that works without you is the definition of a successful business while it produces the income you as the owner require. Now, to me, this is among the best reasons to build a great team. Now, building a great team is actually the 4th step in the business. It's the last step for most people. You've got the business started, you've got various controls in place, you've generated some clients, some cash flow, sales, marketing, those sorts of things. Great. Step 3 is to systematize it, get the processes right. Finally, you need the right team running those processes and systems for you so that it runs without you. And at that point, away you go. Now, technically you get choice. For some people, they'll decide, actually, I've done enough with this business. I want to do other things. Perhaps I've reached a stage of life. I'm ready to retire, maybe. Whatever it is, great, sell the business. Because if it's working without you and producing good income, it's an asset. You can sell it. You can sell it for a good amount of money. Excellent. For some people, they'll say, actually, I want to make the most of this and just enjoy myself. I want to go and have a good time. So for me, for example, coaching business I first built in Sydney. When it reached that point, it ran without me. I spent a year running Rotary in Sydney. I had various charitable interests and wanted to really make a contribution that way. And then for a year, took the family over to France. The boys at the time were 7 and 10. We wanted them to have a year of French schooling and have a full ski season. Great, we did that. And then we sold the business. Fantastic. So going and having fun, I've mentioned a couple of other, a client actually at the moment for family reasons, they've gone off to Finland. She's from Finland originally, so their kids can have that experience. Another client, I think, heading off to Spain later this year. So doing that sort of thing is always an option. But for some people, they reach that point and it's not about just having more holidays or family time. It's wanting to do more with that business. It's saying, actually, great, I love this business, I got some energy for it, I want to take it further. I don't need to be there for the day-to-day. My team's running the business really well. Great, what'll I do? So client who is focused on buying other businesses, and that's got considerable growth. That's taken them through the 10 million to the 20, 40, 50, just past $100 million mark. Fantastic, he's enjoying it. Yeah, sure, he takes more holidays as well. Stephen, in his case, the other guy who runs BGB, my business partner, he also built Australia's largest driving school. Now that runs without him, he's got a general manager in place. He checks in each week, I think for some half an hour probably. In the meantime, he wanted to really get involved in helping other businesses to achieve the same thing. So he's come into this business with me and away we go. BGB is doing exactly that. So one of the options is absolutely to sell the business. That's fine. One of the options is to take that additional time and just go and live an extraordinary life, whether that's charity or hobby or fun or family, travel the world, brilliant, you can. Or for some people where it's to say, the business now works really, really well. I don't need to be there on a day-by-day basis. I'm going to take the opportunity to still contribute to it though, to multiply it, to expand it, to pursue other related business opportunities. Brilliant. All of these options are wonderful. For any of them though, you need to get the business to the point that it works without you producing a great income. It's then an asset and it has so much scope to go further. It's then just your choice. Which floats your boat, which excites you, which looks like your ideal life. So maybe that's the last message. Get really clear on what your ideal life looks like. If you own a business, what you can have in a life is it's almost unlimited. Get clear on what you want it to be and then build it. And the final step of getting that business to work without you will indeed, in almost all cases, be get a great team. So don't just worry about team challenges, build a great team that gives you a great business so that you can have a great life. Enjoy it, all the best.